Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Game number 3 of this. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon. 49 degrees here at first pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 1 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Trey Mancini. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. High and deep to right. Judge racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Orioles kept off the scoreboard. Yankees coming to bat in the first. You're watching MLB Network. Number 29 is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Mancini is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
At the plate, Cameron Maybin. Line drive to left. Mancini comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Count is 1-2.
LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is line to left. Mancini is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Still no score. Here's Mark Trumbo now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging on the split fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Anthony Santander goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Renato Nunez. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. They'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you...
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. The 1-1 home. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Mancini racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 New York. So striding in, DJ Stewart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting eighth.
Stepping in, number 21. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Here now the 2-2. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with show track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff. In now, DJ LeMahieu, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Judge stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
Not
a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now 2-0 New York. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 1.
Ready now for Baltimore. Number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 1 is sent packing for the second out of the inning. This is skied into short left center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Into right field, that's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Boy, that line drive was a blur off the bat.
Which means it's definitely worth looking at on show track. And how about this for an exit velocity? 116 miles an hour. That's right up there with the fastest we've seen.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 New York. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, Anthony.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bull.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with
Error.
some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Aaron Judge. This is line to left. Mancini is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
No,
Now
he
batting,
hit that ball
center
pretty
fielder,
well, but the only problem
Cameron.
was that he pulled off it just a bit.
Maybe.
The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Cameron Maybin. A ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Drilled on the ground to short. And he's safe.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base.
Urshela.
Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, and you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Now batting,
Outside of home runs,
the
nothing
designated
fires
hitter.
me up more than watching a
Driver.
good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Striding forward now is the DH, DJ Stewart. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least...
And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Standing in, number 21. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and
Up
right.
next
But
for the
what's
Orioles,
really impressive to me,
the
he
catcher,
hasn't walked anyone either.
Dan.
He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Chance Sisco. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled off. Another one sent foul.